Are you thinking about investing in the Breckenridge area or the surrounding towns? Well, today we're at Sapphire Point and we're going to point out a few of the areas and talk about some of the benefits, but then also show you this beautiful overlook area that you can take a short walk around. So behind me, we've got Peak 1 and we've got below the Frisco area. And Frisco is a great little community that is based right by Lake Dillon, and it has wonderful amenities that we will show you in another video. And right now at the overlook, I walked just a little distance, and right where I'm standing behind me is the start of the Tenmile mountain range. Peaks 1 and Peak 2 are pretty much right by the base of the town of Frisco, which is a lovely town if you haven't been there. I-70 runs through Frisco and heads west. In our next video, we will go to Frisco and show you all the wonderful amenities along with all the other towns like Silverthorne, Dillon, and Keystone. But for today, we just want to show you how beautiful this viewpoint is and kind of give you a sense of the lay of the land with our community. Lake Dillon is kind of the center point of the area, and Breckenridge is to the south, Silverthorne being to the north, Keystone being to the east, and then you've got Frisco to the west. And so behind me, looking to the right, is where Breckenridge is located. That whole mountain stretch is the Tenmile Range, which is absolutely beautiful. And below me is Lake Dillon. There are 3 rivers that feed into the Lake Dillon Reservoir, and that is the Blue River in Breckenridge. You've got the Tenmile that comes out of Frisco and Copper Mountain area, and then you have the Snake River, which comes out of the Keystone, Montezuma, Loveland Pass area. And all of this feeds into Lake Dillon, which supplies a lot of water for a lot of folks on the Front Range, and of course our community right up here. So Lake Dillon, like I had mentioned, is actually a reservoir. It's not a lake. We call it Lake Dillon, and it is a good perspective of our community from the lake vantage point, looking up at the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so here we are on the trail, and I stopped over by the area that's facing north towards Dillon, and you can see the big mountain with the white on top of it. That's Ptarmigan Mountain. If you ever get a chance to hike it, it's absolutely beautiful. But below that is the town of Dillon and the Dillon Marina, and also the Dillon Amphitheater. And we will be doing a video on this community. It's a really sweet, tiny little town right off of I-70. Then over in the valley over here, heading towards Kremling and Steamboat. So again, just to give you a lay of the land and how Summit County is situated on the map. So let's talk about Silverthorne a little bit more. As you can see behind me, there's Buffalo Mountain, which is the start of the Gore Range. The Gore Range is 54 miles long, and right below Buffalo Mountain is Wilderness subdivision, which is part of Silverthorne. This is like a high density area with a lot of condominiums and townhomes. And then Silverthorne, again, in the valley going up north towards Kremling. Just to orient yourself to where we're at in the community, but also if you need to stretch your legs or you've got little ones, this is not a big hike. But with little ones, you can hang out, have a picnic, and just let them explore. There's lots of little chipmunks that like to get fed, and they can just enjoy nature with not having a commitment of maybe going up a mountain. So you should check it out. Now, look at that view. Isn't that beautiful? That is facing east towards Loveland Pass, Keystone ski area, and a basin. But that is just such a stunning viewpoint. And I don't know if you can see below me, but the bike path actually runs through the Keystone area and comes up Swan Mountain Road, and then you can go down Swan Mountain. So here we are at another vantage point that will show you the 10 mile going over to the Gore Range. Again, Breckenridge to the south, Frisco to the west. Behind me, over by Buffalo Mountain, which is part of the Gore Range, you've got Wilderness, and then going to the north, you have Silverthorne, and then way over there, you've got Dillon. Now, there's a big cloud up above us, and it is putting a shadow on this community called Summerwood. This community is built on a cliff, and they've got great views of the all the mountain ranges and then the lake. We'll go and do a tour there one day, and that'll be great. But there's another thing I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about being a longtime local. And I moved here for skiing like most people, but they have a saying, you come for the skiing, but you stay for the summers, or you come for the winter, but you stay for the summer. And that is so true. You get to have an opportunity to create a lifestyle that is unlike most in the world. And, you know, it's easy to find a home. It's great when you can find a broker who listens to your needs and knows exactly where to show you so that you can ultimately create a new lifestyle. And that's what it's all about. The home is the four walls. And yes, if it's beautiful inside, great. But it's the memories of where you are buying that are going to really instill what home is for you. And I get so excited to share that with people when they tell me that they want maybe a cabin in the woods, or they've got little kids and they want to be really accessible to the schools and the ski area. But, or I could be considered a lifestyle curator. And that's what really excites me and makes me wake up in the morning just excited to tackle the day. After I've gone for a ski or a little bike ride or a run, there's just so many activities that you can enjoy. And one of them is being on the lake. You can see that there's some sailboats out there, but now you can go stand-up paddleboarding, you can go kayaking. They do allow motorboats, but there is no water skiing on the lake. And you can enjoy all the recreational activities that the Lake Dillon offers. We have two marinas. We've got the Frisco Marina, and then we've got the Dillon Marina, and they will tell you the activities that are allowed in our community. Well, not only do I really strive to find you the perfect home in the perfect location in the mountains, but more than that, it's about creating a new lifestyle and a new chapter in your life with having the exposure to do so many awesome outdoor activities here. You can take up skiing, cross-country skiing. In the summer, you can mountain bike, road bike, you can kayak on the lake, you can run, you can hike 14ers, you can take a stroll in a park and just enjoy the mountain scenery. There is something for everybody in our community, and it brings me such joy to help you create a new lifestyle for you and your loved ones. I just want to say, moving to Summit County 30 years ago changed my life. It brought me so many amazing opportunities, not just outdoor lifestyle activities, but also the people. I've had some great friendships and great experiences, but then I've also had some amazing outdoor adventures that never in my wildest dream did a girl from New York City think that she would ever embark on. I came because I like to ski. I was an intermediate skier, and little did I know I'd be running over mountaintops and road riding miles around the county, hiking with beautiful women, and of course having many adventures with my lovely husband, who is taking this video right now. And all I can say is give me a call. He just gave a thumbs up. All I can say is give me a call if you've got questions about living in Summit County, which Breckenridge is part of Summit County. And let me do a recap. You've got Breckenridge, Frisco, Copper Mountain, Wilderness in Silverthorne, the downtown corridor, and north of that, you've got the town of Dillon, and then you've got the Keystone area. There is so much. I can talk for hours, and hopefully you will stay tuned for more exciting videos and updates on the real estate market in our community. Have a great day.